Hi, welcome back to Financial Buzz. My name is Kenneth Kam and I'm from Ken Organization. Today we have gathered a panel of experts from Ken Organization. We've got Leo and he is a blockchain expert, and we've got Kelvin who is a ICO expert, and we've got Clifford who is a financial expert. So let me begin by asking questions to our panel of experts. Clifford, money has evolved over eons with human beings, and money has been very useful to human beings, but somehow money is now approaching a point where we're concerned about security, we're concerned about mismanaging of money. What is your opinion of the problems of money that we have nowadays?
Thank you, Ken. The problem with money nowadays is that the money loses its value, because money is just a medium of exchange, and $1 today is not equal to $1 in 10 years. And why is that? Is because what we buy nowadays, say we buy a bottle of Coke now, in 10 years probably we might need $10. And that's what in finance world we call inflation. And a lot of us probably would have the experience in terms of keeping money in the bank. And then after, if we forget about it, a couple of years' time, what happens to the money? It disappears because it's been eaten up by charges from the banks, and the money disappears. And if we look at that, we need the money to work for us. That's where it will increase. But what happens nowadays is that, I've worked in a financial institution myself, is that the banks uses your money to make money, but what is given back to the people who put money in the bank? It's quite little if we look at it. And if we look at it, it's quite unfair, because the system provides power and control to just a few institutions around the world. This is the biggest problem we have with money nowadays. But if we look at in a bank, when they give you a loan, they don't take a bunch of cash and give it to you. It's just a journal entry, if we put it, we want to put it that way. It's just an entry that they do in their books. But that's why when we use cards, it happens the same thing. So we are moving into a different direction nowadays. And if we look at how the banks makes their money, how the financial institutions make their money, is you have loan application fee, you have bank charges, you have telegraphic transfer fees and everything. And that's where all the intermediaries fees come in. And who's gaining from that? It's just a few institutions in the world. So the other problem with the current system, say we have a good idea, and how to make this idea come to fruition, because we may need money for marketing, we may need money for development, but what's the chance of somebody not having the connection, not having the necessary contacts to make it happen? It's very hard. And that's why what we are talking nowadays, the transition, it's really very, very useful to all humankind.
Right, so we're talking about transition from money as we know it today to money that we will know from in the future. So what do you think money will become in the future? Sit back and then we will talk about what the future of money will be in the next video.